So what is going on, Kingdom Hearts fans? It's your boy Mazia here, and today we're going to be getting into what I've been wanting to talk about for a very long time. So ever since Mirage Arena back on the in BBS for the PSP, of course, everyone has been up in raves about the potential of multiplayer inside of Kingdom Hearts 3. It was something a lot of people used to talk about when Kingdom Hearts 3 first came out, although the hype for that has died down. Now, one of the biggest misconceptions for multiplayer inside of Kingdom Hearts is that people think the reason why Square Enix has never done it is because Disney keeps telling them no. Disney keeps being like, no, our characters is not about to fight. And I don't know if there's any real official reports on that, but I have actually done some research on this concept and this idea to actually bring out videos talking about the potential possibilities that could happen with the multiplayer. But now I'm 100% or 80% certain that multiplayer is one of the things that will be inside of Kingdom Hearts 3. So let's get into it. The first thing I want to talk about is Nomura and why we haven't seen Kingdom Hearts, of course, multiplayer before. So as I said, a lot of people believe it's on the Disney half. Well, that's not necessarily the case. In an official statement from Tetsuya Nomura, he said that he did have the idea to bring multiplayer to a Kingdom Hearts game. I don't know which one it was going to be, probably even a standalone project, but he did have the idea to bring multiplayer to Kingdom Hearts. He wanted to make it an online multiplayer battle experience. Kind of like Dissidia. I think that's even what Dissidia became. From the Kingdom Hearts idea, that's where Dissidia came from. So pretty much he did have that concept, and he did want to make Kingdom Hearts and Disney characters fight, or pretty much have Disney characters fight alongside you. Maybe some type of team battle system, maybe Keyblade wielders, and they have like teams and stuff, so pretty much you can probably even bring like Hercules, Maleficent and stuff like that to fight with you as support members. So definitely I always thought that would have been pretty cool and intricate, and he did too. And he said that the reason why he didn't actually wind up going through with it because he felt like Disney would more so find it silly. I guess he felt like the people he would have to get it the okay from at Disney would probably laugh in his face, because of course they didn't want their characters in a fighting game. But lately we've been finding out that Disney have been trying to greenlight a Disney fighting game for a very long time. And that's interesting to say because of course this is an idea that Tetsuya Nomura had a while ago. So definitely that would be cool, for them to actually make a Disney fighting game. In fact, I'm surprised with all of the successful fighting games that come from these big IPs and stuff around multiple different countries, wow, around from multiple different companies, that Disney hasn't really gotten into the game or into the idea of making a fighting game, something that's probably friendly for children and has enough depth for, of course, competitive play. I definitely find that weird. But since Tetsuya Nomura has brought this up, it seems like they've been trying to find ways to really get connectivity between players, something that's possible. I guess you could say Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key and its connectivity, or Kingdom Hearts Key and its connectivity between players was kind of a test, because as we get to see in the new Kingdom Hearts 2.8 trailer, the models for, of course, the Unchained Key and the Kingdom Hearts Key characters have actually been translated into the Unreal Engine and in the Kingdom shader. So this would mean that, of course, these playable characters inside, of course, Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key and Kingdom Hearts Key have made their way into the 3D platform. They've made their way onto the PS4. And this is interesting to note because, of course, they all have these different clothes on. They look kind of different, and then of course you can kind of see the same ones too. So maybe that's a hint at customization in some way, form, or fashion. And then of course we know that there's a pretty deep customization system inside of Unchained Key and Kingdom Hearts Key themselves. So what I wanted to bring up is, what if the possibility that our Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key playable characters will become, of course, our 3D modeled, of course, playable characters for Kingdom Hearts multiplayer connected to Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, we also know that Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key, they've been trying to find ways to connect Kingdom Hearts 3 and Unchained Key together, not only in the story, but I guess in some way, form, or fashion between the connectivity. And we know that the Keyblade War does not have a game either. So maybe this is where, of course, the multiplayer is going to take place. Maybe there's a little side story inside of the multiplayer for Kingdom Hearts 3. Who knows, possibly. As we know, the Keyblade War doesn't have a game. Even if you look at the official timeline that they released last year, you get to see where, of course, the Keyblade War is just a big gap that says Keyblade War. So maybe this will be how they're gonna cover, of course, going about having Kingdom Hearts multiplayer. If you remember, Tetsuya Nomura even talked about Mirage Arena was originally supposed to be like that same kind of concept, and they were gonna use, I think, a different character from Final Fantasy or something like that. And then, of course, he was talking about Mirage Arena, how it came to be, what it was meant to be, and stuff like that. Just a way for you to play and connect with your friends. And then we've also seen this inside of Kingdom Hearts 305 Days Over 2. Now think about it. There's these huge expansive open maps inside of Kingdom Hearts 3 and 2.8 respectively. And these huge open maps gives the possibility for us to have, of course, four-way battles, potentially even eight-way battles inside of Kingdom Hearts. I definitely feel like this will be a possibility. But let me know what you guys think, because the evidence is starting to get like it's starting to become a mound of evidence. And it's kind of funny that no other Kingdom Hearts tuber has actually brought this up. Like, of course, we went from having really just statements and Tetsuya Nomura talking about the idea, and then of course them talking about Kingdom Hearts Key and wanting to connect that to Kingdom Hearts 3, to now we have 3D models of those characters from Kingdom Hearts Unchained Key and Kingdom Hearts Key. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is kind of hinting at multiplayer? As we know, announcements will be coming this winter, and of course Kingdom Hearts 3 definitely 100%. I'm not even going to say 60%, 75%, 80%. 100% Kingdom Hearts 3 is hitting the shelves next year, because of course, as we know, these announcements that are coming, they're going to be big. Tayasue has kind of confirmed that they're big announcements. So definitely, maybe we'll see Kingdom Hearts 3 in March next year, 4 months behind December this year. So definitely that seemed pretty interesting. The 15-year anniversary, if you remember, they dropped Dream Drop Distance for the anniversary, or around the anniversary, for Kingdom Hearts that year back in 2012. So definitely I feel like Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to follow that up 5 years later and pretty much be there for the 15th year anniversary. So let me know what you guys think. This is me, your boy Mazia. Don't forget to do a little A-class gaming, and everything you do, don't forget to keep it A-class, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace the heck